Let me make sure my sound is up. Everyone should hear me, see me. Someone let me know that that's true. And it's great to see everyone today. Thank you for coming. We're living in such an interesting time. And I mean that in a good way. So much more light is coming into the world. And if you're on that path, it's going to find you and start waking up parts of you that's been... Okay, thank you, Carrie. So let me introduce everyone who's here. It's Christina and Carrie and Cavell and MKZ and Carol Swisher and Barbara Ward. I am doing well, thank you. And Annie, good morning. All right. So today we're doing messages from Mother. And my thoughts all morning have been about Mount Shasta. I was watching Ancient Aliens yesterday. We used to spend every summer there. So it made me want to go. But we had decided not, because there's been a few years of fires. But I think with all the rain that came, that's not happening. But we didn't put it into our things we're doing this year. So I'm sure it's a powerful time there with all the new awarenesses of all the light and Lemuria and everything. So let's set the energy and have all your hearts be open, willing to receive. So we're going to know that I've already called in the tube of light and surrounded it by the Buddha protective flame. And we're going to ask Mother and Father's heart to come sit within each of our hearts. And we're going to ask for all the angelic phylums to come and be a part. And the ascended beings. Yes, and those in the universe who are on their light path and walking in light are welcome to join us. So you must have surrendered to the light and have understanding. So let's see who else has arrived. Cavell. Oh, let me know that you can see and hear me. Well, I see Chase isn't here, so we'll know. I miss Chase, and I hope she's fine. More than likely busy. All right, so let's call in our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Take a breath and let that move into every cell you are. As we become aware that as above, so below, and as within, so without. And allow yourself to follow that energy, allowing a greater expansion not only to each and every chakra, but to the wholeness of you. Very good. And we're going to all connect deep into the crystalline grid. Whether you choose to use the banyan tree or to just take off from the deck below your feet and fly, or you choose to get in a little tunnel and take a wild ride. To be ever present in the moment. Very good. All right. Just a moment. So let's begin. We'll go to Christina. Yes. So I hope things are going well with you, Christina. So as we have our hand in yours and we walk up a stairway, I see us opening a door that has a tiled floor. And I'm assuming everyone knows that there is a blueprint of your life in this world that is living itself out. Like why you're here, who you really are, and what your goal and all that happens to you brings a great understanding. So I'm almost going to say to you, Christina, I see this kind of laid out in a vague way. So with your permission, we're going to ask it to show itself to us a little more. And the word and the block that comes up to me is it's about your worth. So for a moment, I want you to contemplate how you perceive yourself. Either not enough, that you desire to sometimes keep yourself small, and what would make you worthy? 3 very good questions that I would like for you to examine within yourself. For that is all under a facade for you. And that decision has not been made completely as to why many times you have struggle. So as you work with those 3 possibilities and wish to be very rooted down into the crystalline grid, different situations are going to show themselves of how you've been in the past and how you can choose to be differently now, and to be able to walk over this bridge I see here in full, complete worthiness. That's going to be the life changer. That's when all you've been praying for will have a door open that it can come to you, because it begins to have no doubt. There's a knowingness from deep inside you, a numerous amount of cells that will shift and hold themselves differently within you. So, I hope that makes sense to you. Many blessings. Thank you for coming. And remember, what we do here when we do these messages is there for everyone. If what I said to Christina, means something to you, then you can contemplate also. And if not, then listen, maybe your own, and see how it sounds to you. So we have like a community healing happening here. Very good. All right, so Carrie here is next. And I hope the world is being wonderful to you, Carrie. And so, together as we take Mother's hand, we go up the stairway. The essence of nutmeg comes to you. The Palladians here are also coming and have a few essentials just need to be spoken to you in the herbal area. Cat's claw, atabishi. And fuchsia for intuition, namayekata. And interestingly enough, I see a crab. He would eat from the ocean. So this is coming to help you have a deeper understanding in all the vibrational, intuitive telepathy tools you gained from the Palladians, and perhaps begin to activate that within you. For you can get to where you can take the word nutmeg and follow it in consciousness telepathically, where and how it came to you, and begin to understand and to ask what it is for and how it will help you. Yes. And the crab has a feeling that there's a need for fish in your diet. Maybe you do, but maybe it is I just say it's about the crab. So you know better than I. So many blessings to you today, my dear. All right. And Cavell, good morning to you. And certainly you could have a message. It's very interesting, Cavell. I always have the urge to sing when I come to you, and know that there is singing happening from the mother realm, from those that are around her, giving you opportunity to have a deepening in the awareness of consciousness for you. So Merlin will come in here for a moment and speak to you about doubt. He wants you to understand that doubt is most prominent here in this world. That when himself and others come down into this realm, they too can be overpowered by doubt. So it is understandable. So it is going to be from the basis of your training and your belief that's going to allow you to remove doubt, to no longer be a victim to it. And the gift here is going to come from within your heart. So together, let's look at your heart for a moment. And it is beautiful, there is no doubt. But as we go in through, deeper into the center, perhaps you can allow yourself to feel, much like I do, there is a thickness, a density, which is where that doubt comes from. Or perhaps you're even saying, well, I don't feel like I doubt. But perhaps what is truly coming hasn't arrived yet. So what I would offer to you to do here is to bring in the rainbow light. You can call it in from the great central sun and take it down into the depth of your heart. Rainbow light has all the coloring and many beautiful crystals within it. It is of the 15th ray. Yate te shikipa tanamo. Hatia kiete. It's almost like it's an embracing that reminds you of truth. For it is truth. It's the highest truth. And as you allow it to move and weave itself in through this place where there is density, it will begin to set you free. And what will that mean? That will mean that what is true for you today will be abolished by a greater truth and believing tomorrow. So you're going to be into the experience of observing you changing, which will be wonderful, at least where my eyes are. So, blessings to you, Cavell, on this journey. All right. MKZ, greetings back to you. It's good to see everyone today. Seems like it's a long time since last week. Well, and I wasn't able to come yesterday, so made it longer. So, as we walk up the staircase, there is a small, childlike part of you that's crying. Yes, and I can understand you felt or feel there has been no child left uncovered, and yet here we are. And the word that comes is that she is weeping, angered, sad, many emotions all in one tiny little being. And the words that come where she does not feel accepted, most importantly, if you can hear me, by herself or in her familia. So, as each of us go upon our journey in the healing conception of all things of consciousness, you must understand it is very normal for everyone to feel not acceptable. Mostly, it's an interesting word, mostly by yourself. And as I spoke that, it's like there was a quiet. For always it goes towards the blame of where we think things come from. And yet your blueprint has been set for you to be a very eventually strong being, making changes in the world, whatever that means. But to do so, there must be a full acceptance of self. Acceptance of the good and the bad, of that which you've tried and which is true, and that which you have cried and thought to make blue. So, take time, quiet time, and see if this child will come to you. She may be hiding, remember. She doesn't think she's worthy of your vision. So it is for you to really open your heart and go to a really deep place and let her know that you want to see her and hold her more than anything, because you know that's what you need inside. Enough with the busyness. I see, I understand. But as you heal this piece, more will come and more will begin. And more sense comes to you about all of it. Many blessings to you, MKZ. All right. Good morning, Carol. Barbara Ward. Yes. And I prepared to bring a message to you, and I see the council already sitting there. So perhaps you need to work a little more diligently to hear them. Or perhaps they have understanding and healing prepared for you to do for you. And in that, it will be for the world. I wonder if you have a drum. For vibration is that which I am to speak about. The vibration of you, the frequency, and have the capacity to shift and change from this past. For the council who comes, you still perceive as they are from where they've been, and now they're wanting you to contemplate the drum to let them be that who they are now. There is a shift there. And in that shift will raise your frequency of you. Yes, they were of a council a long time ago. But as they evolved and more lights come, they have heightened that which they share. And as you do as I say, you will heighten. So, many blessings to you, Barbara Ward. All right. Good morning, Anik. Good morning, Marby. And here Anik is asking you to hit the button. It does help with the channel, and I certainly appreciate all those efforts. And I appreciate that everyone keeps coming and apparently enjoys that which I offer. All right, Marby. So as I grab your hand and we go up the stairs, I feel I want to use the word reluctancy, but yet it is the word fear that presents itself. And I stop and I place my arms around you to soothe you. I see there is a fear of life changing, and that what each moment you all live in and exist in is to have life change. When you are aware on a very deep level, you begin to understand that thoughts are things, and that which thoughts you hold, and how you process them through your heart and your being, are that which comes to you in the world. So there is no need for fear. As long as you hold your awareness and thoughts in a higher order, that which is coming is probably beyond that which you can dream. And do not let fear of it being different stop you, for every step we take is different and unique, and part of the process to let us be in the beautiful essence of God's light, Mother's light, Jesus' light, and to feel free. So I offer to you to begin to allow all fear to be embraced by the love you hold in Father and Mother, so that you can begin to accept yourself as one who's upon the path, who's wanting to see truth, and to feel excited and happy and engaged about picking each foot up and stepping yourself closer towards that. Blessings to you, Marvy. We place all feelings and we speak of with a smile and with joy. Many blessings. Very good. Let it find you, Barbara. Yes, I do agree, but it may not be where you first look, but your heart will tell you, because it is a frequency that it holds, and it's the way and the pattern in which you move it that will make the shift. So it's just not any drum. It is perhaps the drum you made for yourself long ago. You see? Very interesting, Carrie says. Many blessings and have a great day. We can all take a moment and send prayers and best wishes to Chase and anyone else of our friends in our community who aren't here today, so they all know that they were missed and that the love still comes to them. And I still work with the children that are missing. And I did hear that 4 children that were missing for 40 days in the Amazon were found. So remember always, when you make a prayer and a request, you don't really know the depth and expansion of actually where it goes. So a lot to learn, a lot to know. So I will return tomorrow at 11. And again, so grateful for all of you that come. And most likely, if it isn't Jesus, it will be someone who will come speak. All right. Many blessings to all of you, and thank you for coming today.